What's up, man? I'm back, and this is part two of Shady Part of Me. Whew, I'm gonna try to keep it as quaint as I possibly can. This is a sad game, even though I don't know what happened yet. But I don't know. Trying to figure out the psychology of the story going on in the background is really interesting. And I'll play a puzzle game here and there for kicks, but they don't really capture my attention too often. You know what I mean? But this one, oh yeah, this one got me. Yeah, so let's get started. This is where this is where I left off last. Huh. Now I get that. Like the shadow, if I remember correctly, the shadow, yeah. Hope y'all can hear me okay. Let me know if you let me know if you can. Oh, I hate this thing. Connect me the right way the first time. Okay, now it's working. Alright, let's hop to it. Hmm. That did nothing. She can't jump. How the hell am I supposed to get there? Hmm. Let's see if that does it. Oh. I mean, yeah, when you when you think about it long enough, yeah. Okay, boom.
The people who watch, they don't play nice.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? These little puppet children? Talk to her. Talk to who? Oh, crap. Oh, yeah, the light. The light. For those of you just joining me, she can't stand the light.
There's probably no one here. Don't worry.
Okay. I didn't want to come here. It's scary. They hide and stare and never talk to me. I'm still trying to figure out who they are. You see little wooden puppet people running around, but I don't know if this girl is living in an alternate universe, if it's a fantasy, if she's delusional, if she's in a psych home. My first guess was psych home, but I don't know anything yet. Hmm. Hmm. How do I get hurt?
Don't you see them?
Who?
Are they still watching? Is who still watching? Well, I see him back there. I'm guessing she's being watched through some thick glass at a psychiatric ward. At least that's my best guess. I really don't know. My stupid ass almost didn't figure that out for a minute.
The people who hide and stare and never talk to me.
Those she fears made me grow, hiding all in the shadow. Oh, baby. Hate to see a kid have to go through that.
Whoever you think is watching, don't mind them. They might mean well.
No, you can't know. You don't see them.
Ignore them. I see him. He's sitting right over there, just staring. The way they watch burns, it hurts. I'm not a big fan of this level. This desert sand looking. Nah. Last level I was in some kind of children's hospital or something. It told a lot more background. I don't know. It told a lot more story. But the children's hospital, it looked like a I don't know, like a psych ward or something. And it told a lot of story as far as where she could possibly be. This looks like an attachment to her imagination or something. Her great escape from the place she didn't want to be. Or so it seemed. I could be wrong. I see the peeping Tom in the background. Am I not seeing a switch? Ah, from the people. From their eyes, I felt safer with my friends in my room alone. No, that's the end of it. Oh. Why she keeps sliding off? clever. Because Lord knows I wouldn't have figured that out otherwise. Are you serious? Is there another switch up here somewhere?
You shouldn't fear them.
It's not like I want to. It's not like I want to.
So my option is to go back down there. I'll take it back. This is not simple. What am I doing wrong? Oh. Still doesn't explain how I get that thing, though. Weird. I'm sure if I stayed here long enough, I could figure it out, but we're not gonna do that. I hide from the people, feel safe with my friends in my room. I hate leaving these things behind, but they make them so difficult sometimes. What is casting that shadow? Can she get those? I don't even know. Of course not. Okay. That was a waste of time. All's well.
I can't move on. Don't go too far.
I won't, I promise.
Little girl talking. Shadow talking. I used to think the little girl was the little girl's voice, and the shadow was the adult woman's voice. But I was just running with the shadow. And she said, I can't I can't proceed further, don't go too far, something like that. So that just kind of threw me off a little bit. And there's a guy who talks every once in a while, and I'm still trying to figure out who the hell he is. Take time. Take time to what? Take time. What comes next? Maybe I have to go further. Let's see. Oh. Run, girl, run. Oh, it's an hourglass. Oh. Po baby. All she want to do is escape from the clinic with the puppet people, with the puppet looking people, and she ends up in a giant hourglass.
You need to give her time.
It's a guy. It's a guy talking. What is that, like a psychiatrist or something? I see the weakness so acutely, so sadly. It condemns the past and praises the future, my evolution. Let me read that again, because they be getting me with these haikus and proverbs and ancient African testimony. They be throwing me off. Let me see. I see the weakness so acutely, so sadly. It condemns the past and praises the future, my evolution. I like to consider myself a smart person, but I have to like sit and I try my hardest to be a student of esoteric thought. So when I come across something like this, it doesn't register as fast as it does with some people. At least not the connection. I see the words, but the connection and trying to tie it to what I've seen her go through. I'm not as quick on the draw as some people. I see the weakness so acutely, so sadly. It condemns the past and praises the future. My evolution. Hmm. I got nothing. Give time.
It seems you're afraid of light. What does it mean to you? Isn't a fireplace soothing?
I remember that one. She said no like once already. Don't you find a fireplace soothing? No. She was like, I don't. Speaking of fireplaces, they just so happen to have one here. Strange. Burn one, get another one.
You should pay attention to yourself.
There's got to be a shrink talking. You should pay attention to yourself.
I told you not to wander off. Where are we now?
I don't know, but I like it better here.
Really? It's so hot. I don't feel comfortable here.
Why?
Don't you feel it? That feeling inside of you?
Made it. One down, one to go. The fire within. So does that represent the fire within? Like a fire within her? Her soul. She dead. Or that inner spark that they say we all had. I'm taking this as like a boiler room or
Are they
something.
still watching?
Or wherever she's escaping from.
No, they're busy.
I guess someone has to keep the fire alive.
I don't want to look. I don't want to feel. Why? I don't want to look. I don't want to feel.
The fire often falters. You should not.
I don't mind the heat.
Really?
The heat is nice. It's inside, so it's nice.
The heat is always unsteady. Don't you see the danger here? The sun was much safer.
Okay, now I'm lost. I hear what she's saying, but now is this some type of internal struggle? I understand the plight of the character. She can only move so far in the shadows, and her shadow can only move so far without the light. Wait, did I say that right? I done confused my own self. The little girl needs the darkness to move forward. The shadow needs light to move forward. Total darkness, the shadow dies. Too much light, and the character, well, she doesn't die, but I don't know what she goes catatonic or something. And now they're having an argument. I need more sun. She's like, I need less light. Confusing, yeah, but I like stuff like that. Makes for a good story. In my opinion, I mean.
The sun is outside. That's what burns the outside.
Crap. Wasn't fast enough. Why would the fire stop? It's a good question. I'm thinking about it from a philosophical standpoint, why would the fire stop? I'm sure she's not thinking about it in that way, but that's how I'm thinking about it. Don't you see the danger here? She does not realize how fragile I am. Clever. What is she afraid of? Choir minds want to know.
Are you alright?
I'm really not used to this.
Where are you going?
With the fire, my existence is trembling. That's why she needs the sun. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention.
Don't let dark thoughts smother you.
Don't let dark thoughts smother you. Ooh. Oh, that was slick right there. Don't let dark thoughts
It
smother
was
you.
easy. We've done this before.
Easy for you to say.
We've done this before. Now I think she's at a construction site or something. Girl's making her way across town in not an illusion, but well, maybe an illusion, maybe a delusion. Still don't know. I like the music better on the last level than this one. Yeah, this is dangerous for a child.
You should try harder, for yourself.
Oh, clever. She done messed up construction, but that's clever. Oh, that was a screw up. Are you serious? Great.
I fear the inside just as you fear the outside.
The outside can hurt you. It hurts me. The inside is safe.
The inside feels like a prison to me.
The girl wants to stay in, her shadow wants to go out. Crap. No, I did that again. Ugh. Excuse me. Hey, what up, same man? I'm up here chill. No, thought I died for a minute. I'm up here chilling, man. Thanks for jumping in. I appreciate it. Trying to figure out these puzzles. I think I read. I think I read on. I think I read. I think I heard you say something about that on Twitter. Getting drunk, something like that. Can't pass. Hmm. They got me stumped. I have no freaking clue. Ah, you guys suck for this one. If I push it up, it just gets smaller. Okay. Oh, it's always something. Okay. Well, we got that.
Good thinking.
No, it was not good thinking. That took me way too long to figure out. Oh, man. But I guess if you don't do the work, you don't get no smarter.
It's going to be fine. No one's watching. Come on, I've got your back.
Yeah, your shadow got your back. Or the little girl got the shadow's back. I don't know who's talking to who. I really don't.
Don't move, I'll fix this. Are you alright?
I can't move.
I can't see.
Can you do this?
I can't. I'm useless.
Is that the shadow
on.
talking?
Are you better? Hello? Can you go on?
Are you kidding me? I don't even care. Well, let's see.
Breathe. Calm down.
It's like those little, it's like those little bird things are, like notes from her psychiatrist. Something like that.
Hello? Can you go on? Please feel better. I don't want to stay alone here.
You won't have to. I will not let it get to me again. Stand the idea of her seeing me powerless like that. Why is she still keeping up?
She's not the one moving things forward. You are. And you are the one who should keep up.
I don't know the context they talking from, but I like it. Try harder.
You're still afraid of light. What does it mean to you? Don't you need a nightlight to guide you in your dreams?
Yeah, I know, man. I wasn't thinking contrast. I was thinking, well, I forget the name of that game with them little kids in the shadows and they all trying to kill you. That's what I thought this was when I first bought it, but it turned out to be just be, you know, a puzzle game, which I'm fine with. I like games like that. Some games like that. Some of them get on my damn nerves. I'm not even gonna lie. But so far, it's a sad story. That's how good of a, in my opinion, that's how good of a game it is. Telling a sad story, you know, piece by piece. They haven't really shown you too much of anything. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why I typically stay away from puzzle games. Moments like these make you just want to just throw something. You know what I'm saying? At least it do me. But that's okay. This is a learning experience. Patience is a virtue. And it's the one virtue most people don't have. Ladies and gentlemen, if I miss something important, and that's why I can't get around this doggone thing, and you see it, I apologize. My neurons ain't firing as fast as yours right now. Okay, okay. I didn't see that before, but I see it now. You gotta keep up with them shadows. It's not easy. Think you see something? Come on, really? One, two. Well, how do I cut off the light? Assuming I can cut off the light. A girl who lives in darkness and a shadow who yearns for light. I don't care what nobody said. That's poetic. Very poetic.
You should go straight ahead. Don't mind her.
She just helped me. Didn't you see that? I won't leave her.
I was ignorant.
I just helped her. Didn't you see that?
Did you? Really? I know that's got to be a psychiatrist. Did you? Really? Not paying attention. In all due fairness to me, how the hell do I... You ignorant. Oh, there's always some extra stuff to do. Goodness. Well, it doesn't matter now. I'm on this side.
Are you afraid of the storm? Can you do this? was not your fault.
Probably.
What wasn't your fault?
Failure.
Stir crazy. I don't know why I did that.
Failure
Oh,
is fine.
Maybe.
Pay attention to yourself. Of course. What am I doing wrong? Okay. Park her right. Do I have to be quick on the draw? Wasn't fast enough. That's right, I'm proud of myself. And I ain't proud of myself no more. Let me get her out of here. Whoever made this game is crazy. Lord have mercy. How do you sit up here and think of all these puzzles? As a design.
Try to take your...
Blah, blah, blah.
Was that necessary, little girl? He's trying to help you. Try to tell blah, blah, blah. Clutch the pearls. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been like, fine.
Breathe.
Traffic is that way.
No,
Go playing.
leave us alone.
Look here, if you at a shrink's office and your response to the shrink is leave us alone, it's not a good sign. Oh wait, yeah, let me go back. There we go.
It's impressive you could tell them off. A little thing like you.
Yeah, it was fun.
It might not have been the wisest idea, though. They just want to help.
Oh Lord. Don't say stuff like that. That's when I start getting sad. She was like, they just want to, uh-oh. Almost caught me slipping too.
I don't like them.
Okay, y'all gonna quit playing with me emotionally like this. What the hell do I do? You see that? Got me all damn discombobulated. Just making sure ain't nobody message me or nothing like that. Still growing my channel, everybody. I'm taking it one day at a time. Oh, that's what's up. Okay. Okay. So if I move there, she loses the light. If I move this back, can't get to the lever. Okay, I got plenty of time. Or maybe I don't. I panicked. Switch, step back. It wasn't fast enough. Whatever, man. Had to go through all that. Game's cheating. When you say the game, when you too stupid to figure out the puzzle, you say the game cheating. You too dumb to get the next puzzle, and then you say the game's cheating. You know, I hope y'all sitting at home laughing, man. I can't see, but you get. I can't see, but you can see yourself, and God can see you too. You sit up there and lie to yourself every day, but you know you too stupid to get the puzzle too. I'm sitting up there trying to figure it out. I can't. My quickness ain't what it should be. I gotta really concentrate. I'm a little ashamed to say it though. I can laugh at it, yeah, but told my wife that before, because my wife is she's really quick on the draw, you know what I mean, especially when it comes to, you know, breaking stuff down like really quickly upon hearing it. She's an English major, you know. So when I hear something, I could never be a detective. Well, that's not true. I would never want to be a detective anyway, but if I were a detective, man, I would be there for days. Just, I gotta look at every clue. I gotta read everything. I think it stems from my upbringing. But like a lot of people, I was wait, is my thing on? Yeah, okay, cool. Like a lot of people, I grew up a church boy. you know, little kid growing up in the house, you ain't really got a choice. You gotta go. And I don't regret anything. Met some wonderful people growing up. They really tried to watch out for me growing up, even though that's not where I stayed. And, you know, you grow up being spoon-fed the Bible and whatnot. And if you in some place that's doing it a quarter of the way decent, and I say a quarter, I ain't say half, but a quarter of the way decent, they teach you, you know, they teach you how to read scripture. They don't fully teach you to properly read scripture, and I mean any scripture. And by any scripture, I mean go around the world and pick one. And you got to learn how to properly read what it is, and you got to properly break it down to the context in which it was intended, you know. So timing is everything. This took place 2,000 years. What did that mean 2,000 years ago? You know, I'm not explaining anything because, you know, you're adults. It's common sense, right? But I was just, you know, trying to explain the background. But because of that, I remember my grandmother used to drill my ass with scripture. Just sit up there and read and try to understand this, try to understand that. It wasn't until I was an adult I realized, did she fully understand what she was reading? I mean, there's a study portion that you pick up on what you're saying, you know what I mean? God said, let there be light. There's 2,000 ways to look at that. You know what I mean? It's verbal communication. It's a story passed down. What is God said, let there be light? Is it as simple as me just saying that, or is there another story to the story? You know what I mean? Ultimately, because it's too much to cover. But things like the Bible are, it reflects on a lot of things, but one of the things is the power of words and the spoken word, speaking into existence light when there was no light, and things like that. So, and this is the kind of stuff I had to hear when I was a kid. Not 9, not 10, not 11, not 12. 4, 5, 6. Oh, she got me started from the beginning. But because of that, whenever I hear her say something, whichever part of her is speaking, or one, you know, the words that pop up in the background, I'm really trying to break down what it is she's actually saying. And you could probably, if you've been watching, you could probably pick up on that's what I've been trying to do. But just like old testaments, you can't just hear it and then that's just it. I got to hear it, and then I got to hear it again. I got to hear it again. I got to hear how she said it, the tone of her voice. I have to separate the adult voice that I'm hearing and what she's saying versus the child that I'm hearing and what she's saying. Children don't think that way. Adults do. It would really help if I knew that her and the adult version of the adult voice that I'm hearing are one and the same, but I honestly don't know that yet. I'm sorry for going on that tangent, man. I'm just trying to, you know. I like stuff like this. Make me think. Don't make me think. Math makes me think. As adults, you know, we get sent into the educational system, and the educational system spoon feeds us all types of BS. You grow up, you know, what to think, not how to think, you know, thinking linear instead of thinking critically, things like that. And I really, really hate that. And one of the things that we lose is the sense to wonder, the sense to ponder. You know what I mean? It doesn't happen to everybody, you know. People who do jobs like animation, things like that, they still have room for imagination. And they tend to be a lot happier at their jobs too. But when you lose the sense to ponder on things, that's why a lot of us still play video games like this, because it takes us outside of where we are in life. You know, whether your life is good or bad, sometimes you just need to step away into, you know, that proverbial world of imagination. Not to sound cliche, but what's going on here? This is interesting. But they didn't just give me another game with, you know, psychiatric issues and horror, nothing like that. No. And that internal struggle is reflecting before that internal struggle is, you know, is playing out in front of the observer in the form of her talking to herself or her talking to her shadow. You know, the game is called Shady Part of Me. Because there's your shadow, which is what you see on the wall, and then there's the shadow self. And the shadow self has taken on the form of her actual shadow. At least how I'm seeing it. Well, not how I'm seeing it. I can't see anything yet. It's not clear. But, you know, each time I play, I get a little bit more. And with that little bit more, I either go this way or that way. It's fun. It's fun. I don't have the answers yet. I don't know what's going on, but I'm so curious. And there ain't too many games that can, you know. I only paid like what? What, $15 for this game? I got it because it looked good. It reminded me of the whatever that other game is with the little children running around in the darkness. But less violent, of course. But I like I like the way they're playing out the internal struggle. It's beautiful, in my opinion. And they got the soundtrack to match the turmoil. Oh. You know what? I said that last time. I need to look online, see if this soundtrack is available, because I like it. Hurry up and get to the game, Mama. I'm back. I'm sorry. And for the sake of me not moving her ass 1 foot over in that direction, more stress. Lesson learned.
I think they've decided to leave us alone.
No, I haven't.
Well, too bad.
She told your stupid ass. Oh. You didn't think that was funny. I thought that was hilarious. No, I haven't. I'm laughing because that sounds like something I was You know how you just trying to be contrary just to be contrary. You know how you being contrary just to be contrary. I think they left us alone. No, I haven't. Well, that's too damn bad. And they just stand there and look at you. Oh, man, it's the little things in life that bring the biggest joy. Jojo stupid ass. That was a deep laugh cough. That wasn't no. I don't have a Rona cough. That was a deep laugh cough. One, two. Oh, I gotta get all these. How do I do that?
Try harder.
What you mean try harder? I can't see anything.
Breathe. Calm down.
That right there, I wouldn't have took. Don't tell me to
Stop
calm
resisting.
down.
Listen.
Listen, breathe, stop resisting. Try harder, pay attention, calm down. That's how terrible a human being I am. You would tell me all these things because everything he said up here is really important. And when it comes to physical and mental growth, especially growing up, you can't stay the same way forever. But something about this word, calm down. I don't know what it is, and the way it triggers the human condition. Listen, try harder, pay attention, calm down. And then when you hear the word calm down, it triggers the Incredible Hulk that lives within all of us. And you start tearing up the room. You don't tell me to calm down. I calm down when I feel like calming down. You know what? I'm speaking ahead. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. But from what I've noticed, you tell somebody calm down, you want them to do the opposite. There's something about the word calm down. People's like, don't be telling me to be calm. I remember back when I was in Los Angeles, man. I remember this lady I knew used to drive buses. Older lady, she was great. Just, you ever see somebody that's just honest, no filter, nice person, but when it comes to speaking, they probably don't want to hurt your feelings, nothing like that, but she gonna put it out there like it is. And breath of fresh air, wonderful breath of fresh air. I hope she doing okay. But I remember she was telling me a story about where she got into it with her son. She got into it with her son. And I don't remember what she said with the argument was, but he flipped on her and was like, okay, mom, breathe. And he said, mom, okay, you need to calm down. And she was like, calm down? I was getting calm till you said calm down. I will not calm down. I'm on one. I don't feel like calming down. She telling me his story and I'm on the ground almost dead from dying. Don't tell me to calm down when I'm on one.
You never ask nicely. It's just order after order.
Oh, wow. She was like, you don't tell me to calm down when I'm on one. I feel like shutting this place down. That's what I feel like doing. When she told me that just, you hate to hear a story go down that road, but that made my day, man. It was so funny.
Maybe they just want us to get better. Maybe we should keep trying.
Both of us should keep trying. Both of us should keep trying. So who's the actual self? Is it the shadow or is it the little girl? Because if it's the little girl, let's pretend for a second this is like a split personality type thing. The fact that a little girl has even, and take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. I'm just saying what if, because I know the argument about split personality isn't everything I heard it was growing up. Almost to, I think the last time no. Yeah, that multiple personality, and it's not what they. I'm not no shrink, but they said it's not what they thought it was all these years or something like that. But anyway, I don't have all the facts right now because it's not a subject I'm personally interested in. But let's pretend split personality. Um, if this is a little girl with a split personality and her split, her shadow self being the split. I don't even know if I want to call it a split if it's a shadow self, esoterically speaking. Everybody has a shadow self. And if her true self actually is the little girl, the fact that she has any type of a split up here that sounds that much older than her and is trying to be sensible, I'm like, is a little kid capable of having, capable of having a conscience, definitely. Capable of having the adult that helps to keep you in line. I said that about that movie Split. M. Night Shyamalan. I said that about that movie. I said, once they explained his background. I'm not going to get into it because somebody out there watching this probably haven't seen it. But if you saw it, then you know what I'm talking about right now. Adults, children. I don't know if that actually happens in real life, but once we start talking about split personalities and multiple personalities or whatever, and some are adults, some are children, you really don't know one from the other. It's like, juvenile, adult, older adult. Gets real funny. I don't think it happens like that in real life, to be honest with you. I'm just speaking in general. I like that piano on here. No, that sounds dope. We got that girl using that vocal in the background. That sound all extra jazzical. I like that. You hear that? That's cognac music right there. That good old whiskey jazz. Let's see, where did I go wrong? Well, I saw that, but where is the shadow? Is it whatever. No, not there either, huh? Both of us should keep trying. Where did she go? I got a trophy for that? Okay, I'll take it. Ah, okay, I see it. Took me a minute. I apologize. She's right, they do that.
Why do you fear them?
Fear whom?
Not orders, just advice. I'm sorry about that. My son just walked in here. He's asked me about monster trucks. That's his thing right now, monster trucks. Here, let me turn it on for you, okay? Is it dead? All right, I apologize for that. I had to plug in his little baby tablet so it could charge up for him. Like to watch his little kid monster truck programs. That's my man now. Matter of fact, I just bought in 100 years and 100 lifetimes, I would never buy like a monster truck type game. But like last week I bought what's it called? Monster Truck Madness in the PlayStation Store. It looked good, and it was like, how much I paid for that? Like $14-15, something like that, or maybe 20. I don't know. And it was made by it was published by THQ Nordic. I said, THQ Nordic because that's all licensing, and it gets real funny with licensing. But I said, all right, it's a monster truck game. It's cheap, and THQ Nordic, which is one of my companies, I love them. But they published it, so I said, if THQ Nordic published it, it must be good. I said, all right, why not? I'll take a chance. And I didn't even buy it for me. I bought it for my sons, because one's 4 and one is 4 and one is 3. The one that came in here right now and brought me the tablet, that one is 3. But it doesn't matter. They both love monster trucks. Well, the youngest one loves monster trucks. The 4-year-old, he loves anything on wheels. Doesn't matter. Monster trucks, Porsches, Bugattis, Lamborghinis. He just has a car. He's just a car fanatic. I'm cutting this tablet off so it can charge up. There we go. Anyway, car fanatics. But monster trucks falls under that category. I bought that thing and I was driving them cars around for them kids, and they was just livid. If I hadn't to turn off the microphone, you would have heard the 3-year-old go, monster truck, monster truck. Like, no, I'm not playing Monster Truck right now. Monster Truck? Oh, man, I remember when I was a kid like that. Oh, simpler times, man. And your ass ain't getting them back.
I need some calm.
I need some calm. Let me tell you something. I ain't agree with nothing more in this game than that statement right there. I need some calm. It's one of the problems with human beings now. All this crap going on, all this nonsense going on, regardless of who's doing it and whenever they're doing it. I once heard a teacher, not like a school teacher, but like a teacher of like metaphysics. He said, you'd be surprised how many of the world's problems would be solved overnight if if more of us just got our asses somewhere and sat down and shut up. I'm supposed to disagree with that? I'm sorry, that was my daughter. I think I've said it on my channel 100 times. When my family's doing something, I do not disturb them, and I make sure they are not disturbed. When I'm doing something, I don't get that same respect. Don't nobody bother me all day. As soon as I turn on the camera, start streaming, start playing, start talking, somebody all of a sudden needs something. And when nobody's streaming, everybody stays in their respective corners. It's funny how life works. Are you serious? Oh, that's some old hot bullshit. Not even gonna say it. See, this is why she said I need some calm. Because this stuff right here, me being put through this make you not calm.
I need some time.
I need some calm. I need some time. And I need somebody to tell me how the hell I'm supposed to figure this out. That's what I need. Push this back just a wee bit.
You need some help.
Boy,
Stop pretending you know the way. Hear me out.
of got me stupefied on this one. Usually I could kind of see, but I can't see nothing. Oh,
I need some help.
I need calm. I need some time. You need some help.
Listen to me. I understand I'm pressing you. But you need to listen if you really want to go forward with this.
Okay, Doc, what am I listening to? Almost messed that up. As soon as you tell me how.
Trust me. It might seem difficult, but listening will help.
Listening helped. But she helped too. She was the one who really, really helped.
Well, based on the one semester of psychology I took in junior college, I'm guessing that is the first stepping stone to trust. I'm not really guessing anything. They kind of spelled it out, sticking the word trust on that stepping stone.
I just want to give you advice. I want to get you out of here. And if you wish to get out, if you really wish to get out and not wander around being afraid of every single thing you see or feel, then you need to go on and listen.
You know what? You know what? Is this the game telling me a story, or is this a game? Is this game telling me a story, or is this game putting the right words in front of the screen to make me take a look at myself? I like stuff like that. Because it's true. You do got to take a look at yourself. You got to take a look at yourself from... You got to take a look at yourself from all four corners. You can't just look at the stuff you can stand. You really have to go deep into... You know, a lot of people do that and they realize they don't like themselves too much. You know, we look at the achievements and the accomplishments, but I like to look at the dark stuff. The stuff that's just sadistic and terrible. You know, as human beings, we all got it. But I believe that it's that horrible stuff that you gotta address. That it's there. How I look at that as how you get, you know, as depressing as it might be in some cases. I think that's a lot. I think a lot of people who end up with depression do that. I'm not a doctor. I have no medical training, but I've always said that about whenever I meet somebody that suffers from, you know, that clinical depression. You know, I don't meet too many of them, but the few I do, I have no problem asking, have you took a look at yourself? You know what I mean? Not asking them to take a look at themselves, but I've always had to guess that they do take a look at themselves. One thing nobody's going to tell you is that if you really go in here and you look around for things, not just the sweet stuff. You know where that stuff is locked away. I'm talking about looking at the side of your humanity that you have to conquer, the dark stuff that we all have, but nobody wants to think about because you don't want to think about yourself in the light of having that type of thinking. And as sad as it is, it's just one of those things you got to accept, that primal side that drives a person to do things they would never want to do or even have to think about. You watch a movie where something terrible is happening and you try to imagine what if that were you. You don't like to think about that stuff. But I think people, I don't think everybody, but sometimes I wonder if some people with depression, they take a deep look at themselves and they don't like it. You know, Now, this isn't a final statement. It's just this is me wondering. You know what I mean? Like I know whenever I take a deep look at myself, when I do something or say something or act in some fashion that is unbecoming, and I reflect on it, it makes me not like myself. So I can imagine really, really taking a look at some deep-seated darkness that one might be harboring that would really, really mess up the day. Everybody out there has gone to sleep and had a nightmare. And some people dream more than others. Some people have nightmares more often than not. But if not, throughout your life, at random points, you've had something akin to a nightmare that wasn't a typical nightmare. It was something deep-seated, something that was on your mind or on your soul or something like that. And you dreamed it up. And you go to sleep and it plays out in your mind while you sleep, and it shakes you to your very foundation, and you wake up and your heart is beating really, really fast. And while your heart is beating really, really fast, you wake up like that. And now you actually have to decide whether you want to go back to sleep or not. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Now, in my opinion, you got something going on, even if it's not at the forefront of your mind. You got something going on inside you, this inner maelstrom of turmoil, where you wake up out of your sleep like that. Who's to say thinking about stuff like that during the daytime doesn't keep a person depressed? You know what I mean? Just something I wonder about. Because, we talk about typical societal capitalist society problems like not having the money to pay bills, not having proper health care. We kind of turn a blind eye in a lot of cases to the fact that the mind can be fractured so easily. The mind can be fractured very easily. It just takes the right, like making a cake, just takes the right ingredients. You know what I mean? And we also don't pay enough attention to the fact that the spirit can be broken very easily. You just need the right ingredients. And some of y'all out there are tough. You can't let things get to you. Saying where we all have different upbringings. You know what I mean? My wife, she grew up she grew up a particular way that, kids shouldn't have to go through. But despite it, she came out okay. But, on the slightly nicer side of town. Me and my family were on the not so nice side of town. So there's a lot of things that go on every day that bothers a lot of people that probably won't bother me or somebody that I grew up with. But that's not to negate anything else that's out there, because not everybody's built for certain things. And to be honest with you, I take a look at this life and just flat out, some things just shouldn't happen. I don't care who's built to deal with and who ain't. I don't care how life is. I'm gonna go one step up. You ever heard somebody? You ever seen some nonsense go on and there's somebody in the background say, "That's life." I understand life works that way. I understand. I understand people can be typical assholes. Excuse my French. I understand that it's a jungle out there. I grew up in one. But as a person who grew up in a concrete jungle where I don't know how I made it to this age I'm at now, I got stories for you. As somebody who grew up in the midst of that, I don't give a damn how life is. It ain't supposed to be like that. But we keep the mindset that that's just how it is. That's just how it works. That's just how it goes. When are we gonna stop doing that? We're gonna start saying, no, that shouldn't happen like that. You know what I mean? You know what? I'm speaking ahead of myself because a lot of it is coming to an end. There's a lot of things that don't go on anymore that used to go on. Like I see, and like in my age group, I see people that grew up that are in my age group, and they got kids now, and they take their kids to school, and there's a lot of crap they went through. Anybody under 25, you really, really, really gotta, if you know anybody in their 30s or 40s, you really, really gotta ask them some simple questions like, what was it like to go to school back when they were your age in school? Or something like that, because the stories are going to be a little different. You know what I mean? Everybody over 30 got a seatbelt story. The car has to have what? Seatbelts got to be what? The hell is a car seat? You know what I mean? It was just different. Especially me being born in the 80s, nah, it was just different. One of my favorite stories is the one that D.L. Hughley tells. And D.L. Hughley tells a story of it's a joke that he tells, but it's a true joke. Where he said, remember when your parents used to send you to the liquor store? You were like 6 years old. They sent you to the liquor store for they sent you, I need you to go to the liquor store and give me some Thunderbird. Give me a bottle of Thunderbird. No. Get me a Mad Dog 2020, Colt 45, and some cigarettes. Mom, I'm 6. They not gonna give me this stuff. Here, take this note. And then the little boy walked to the store. His wasn't in the 80s. I think his childhood was 70s, but it carried through to the 80s too. Here, take this note. The little boy goes to the liquor store with the note, and they give him the liquor and the cigarettes, and he walk home. He walk home with the liquor and the cigarettes. And all the neighbors be looking at him carrying this stuff back home to his mom, and they be like, "That's a good little boy right there." Oh my God. Was it? Oh, I'm sorry, Saint, man. I'm sitting here just talking ish and telling stories, bruh. You still there, Saint? No worries. Was it cool, Monstro? Yeah, Saint, man, the game is solid. It really is. I personally don't have super investment energy for the game, but it's solid. and the races are cool, you really be getting pissed off racing them trucks. It's not a whole lot, but I don't care. It was only like $20. It was only like $20. One of these days I'll stream it just so people can get a look at it. Another racing game? Maybe. I don't know. I don't keep up with racing games. Is it like a monster truck game or something? Like I know that I just found out that there's another the monster truck rally game. Yeah, I bought it like last week, and when I bought it, I was like checking on it on like YouTube, and they already released the trailer for uh Monster Truck Madness Rally Part 2. I don't know what the date is on it, but I said, damn, I'm just now buying this game for these boys, and they already about to make a second one? Okay. But the game is solid. It's beautiful. They make you work for it, though. Like, they got all those, those licensed monster trucks, like the real life ones, like Grave Digger, and like my boys love Grave Digger. That's the one they recognize first. But like, they got that one, and they got Toro on there, Destruction. Oh, for PlayStation 5? Yeah. I don't know when Destruction All Stars is coming out. I had no idea about Destruction All Stars. But what's the name of this app that they put on PlayStation? The app damn, what's it called? The Share app on PlayStation. They put it on PlayStation where you can chop up the videos and edit them how you want. If you get a PlayStation 5 and you download the Share app, you don't download it. It's already preloaded on here when you get it. But when you go into it, they have a sample video. And the sample video, it's really to show off what the Share app is capable of. And it's capable of so much more. They just haven't added any stuff for me to use, so I don't really bother with it too much. But the sample, they do a sample video so you can see like the full capability of the Share app. And that's where I found out about Destruction All Stars, because they have a clip of it in the sample video. And I said, what is that? I'm not even interested in car games, but it just looks flawless. Like, they got painted textures, and they have all these bright colors. So I said, damn, I might want to get that. It just looks beautiful. I could just be talking because I want some more I don't want games that port over to PlayStation 5. I want them to release some more PlayStation 5 games, because I want some more. The ones I have, I love. They're good. Somebody watching this right now, like, shut up and get back to the game, fool. All right, I'm sorry. I'm back. You keep watching. Can I go get that right now? Oh no, I have to go through here. Question is, do I need her here? Absolutely ridiculous. And preposterous. Like, can I jump up that high? Seriously. Oh no, we went down this road already. Blackout. Keep watching. I cannot do this.
You will not be able to hear me if you don't want to.
I'm not sure we should do that.
Internal strife. Sounds just like that, too.
You know, I've never gone this far before. Maybe they were kind of right.
Maybe she's lost in her own darkness. Maybe she's lost in her own darkness, and the person trying to help her is trying to get her to find her way out of her own self.
I guess I don't really know this place. It was bad to pretend I did. But I'd rather be alone with you than with them.
That's nice. Now we're completely lost, though.
Silence.
I'm sorry.
Messed that up. This is bull. No, this girl can't move that fast. I wish I had done that. Ugh. Are you kidding me? Seriously? Seriously? Too much pressure. Too much pressure. I did it. Suck it, world. Oh, man. Thought I was really going to mess that up.
We're lost, and you might have driven away our only help.
They were mean.
Act 3, Rebirth. Okay.
It was probably my fault everything broke in the first place. And now it's your fault that we're lost.
Your
My
own fault.
fault. They were mean. They keep ordering us around and it's my fault.
Not really.
That's a sweet thing. I like that. Alright, everyone. This is where I'm gonna call it. Yeah. I don't want to assume this is a super long game, even though it seems super long. So I don't want to put too much. I don't want to go do play times that are 36 hours long. You know what I mean? In one sitting. I think 2 hours is good enough for, a little small time, little $15 game. But I'm enjoying it. I like seeing, excuse me. I like seeing the little girl argue with whom I can only. Yeah, Nate, dude, you always appreciate it coming in. I like seeing a little girl argue with whom I can only assume is her shadow self. I don't know. I believe she's in like a psychiatric place, and she's lost somewhere, and they're trying to get her out, which is ultimately what you know what psychotherapists, what they do. So they've illustrated this in a very interesting way. And even though there ain't no explosions and gunshots and ain't no rap music in the soundtrack, I am digging the story because I like stuff like this. You gotta take me somewhere. And if you could do that, I don't care how simple the design is and whatnot, it's working. It works for me. So she's arguing with herself, she's arguing with this man, whom I'm guessing is some type of doctor. And there are a bunch of little puppet people that they represent people in real life. I know that. I don't know for a fact, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But, and it's like, it reminds me of the movie Sucker Punch. You know what I mean? I hate to put it out there like that. If you ain't saw Sucker Punch, when did that movie come out? 2008. You've had at least that movie came out 2008. You've had at least a decade to go watch that movie. You know what I mean? But ultimately, that was the plot of the movie. What you see is not what you see going on, and what's actually going on. They're mirroring each other, like two sides of the same coin, but it's not what you see. And this kind of reminds me of that, minus the action and all that other stuff that went on. But anyway, let me stop because I sit here and drone on and on and on about what I think about this, what I think about that. I'm not trying to do that. I wanted to get some good game time, man. I get off work early on Friday, so I get to rush home and spend a little time doing something. Otherwise, I'm just doing this on Saturdays and Sundays. But yeah. Hey, Saint, man, if you still there listening, I appreciate you being in here, man. Appreciate you saying something. Anybody else listening? Hey, if you didn't say something, next time you come in, say something. You ain't got to fear nothing. I'm not a horrible person. Oh yeah, for sure, man. Anybody else, I'm not a horrible person. Hey, we can sit up here and we can have a chat. I like when people who I don't know just jump in. If they actually want to talk about something. Sometimes they jump in. I've had a few in the past. Didn't follow, didn't do nothing, and that's fine. Just out of nowhere jumped in. Hey, you want to join me for a game? And I'm all like, I'm sure I'd like you, bruh, but I'm in the middle of something right now, But anyway, yeah, call it right here. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate you paying attention. Keep an eye out for my Instagram and Twitter posts, all at Alchemic Menace. Alchemic Menace, one word. And if you don't follow me, follow me. I'll be back with some more stuff. I want to keep playing this. I'm gonna have to decide whether I'm gonna do that or not tomorrow, because I have this and I got this. I'm still playing Watch Dogs Legion. I love Watch Dogs Legion. I'm still playing that, and I'm still playing let me see, this Watch Dogs Legion, and what was the other one? I just got it. Friggin' Hitman 3. Hitman 3. I played that the other night. Saint, if you like, well, now Saint, I think you said you got all the Hitman. If you ain't got Hitman 3, Saint, Hitman 3 is the business. I love it. And I'm gonna get back to that, but I'm gonna really have to decide tomorrow. It's either gonna be Hitman, it might be Watch Dogs, but it's either gonna be Hitman or this, because this, who was that? It was Leonardo DiCaprio in one of them Leonardo DiCaprio movies where he was like, I think it was Django Unchained, where he said, "You had my curiosity, now you have my attention." That was a cold line. I love stuff like that. But yeah, let me stop yapping. Y'all join me tonight. I appreciate it. If you watching this on VOD, hit the follow button. Help me get to. Oh yeah, really. Yeah, man. It was a pleasure. It always is a pleasure. I'm gonna be back tomorrow for sure. You know what I mean? Be back tomorrow for sure. And everybody else, hit the follow button. Help me get to that full-time status. I can't think of the name right now because I'm getting tired. And till next time, I'm gonna try to bring back some more educated stuff, as educated as I get, because I'm not like that. But Saint Man, before you leave, this is a book I wanted you to check out, man. You should get you a copy and read it. Power versus Force. Very, very enlightening book. I'll let you look it up and that's embarrassing. There we go. I'll let you look it up and see. Yeah, that was the name of it. Straighten out my camera. That's how ghetto he is over here. Yeah. Power versus Force. I could tell you what it's about, but it's a really powerful book. I'll let you be surprised by it. But I promise you, once you look it up and find out what it's about, you'll want to read it. I promise you. But yeah, anyway, I done went over my time. I'm sorry. All right, I'm about to check out, man. Take care, Saint. Take care. You my brother, man. Everybody else, love y'all too. Come back for some more sometime.